Hi everyone, welcome to ADM 630 once again. In this video, I provide an overview of our course by reviewing some of the most pertinent information from the syllabus. First off, information for getting in touch with me. If you are in Murray, please stop by and see me at 3243 Alexander Hall. There you see my email address, phone number, and also my Twitter handle. I'm pretty active on Twitter, and I do share things that are you might find interesting that relate to this course and research and scholarship. So feel free to follow me on Twitter if you use that medium, but don't feel pressure to create a Twitter account if you don't already tweet. There you see my office hours. That's the best window of opportunity to get in touch with me in person or via phone. Um, I'm also in the office at other times. So if you need to schedule a time to talk with me and you're not available during those posted office hours, please shoot me an email and we'll find a time to connect. Here are the texts and resources listed on the syllabus. First up is Educational Research Fundamentals for the Consumer 6th edition by James McMillan. This is the required text for the course. You cannot use a previous edition of this book, and you do need to have this book in your possession. Next up is the 6th edition of the Publication Manual of the American Psychological Association. This is strongly recommended. If you're a graduate student in the HDL program or anything else within an education or related discipline, you need to have the APA manual. This is your go-to source for how to format your papers and other assignments in your graduate program. And then finally, if you are an HDL student, you need to have Leadership Theory and Practice, 6th edition by Peter Nordhaus. There are common assignments related to this book throughout the HDL program, and there will be times where I do make mention of this. If you are not in the HDL program, you don't need to worry about this book, and there are no common assignments from this book in this course, but we just want to make sure that we emphasize the acquisition of this text throughout the HDL program. Here's the grading breakdown for this course. You can see that we've got some different assignments and varying point distribution throughout this course. The major assignments relate to the major research project, which I'm going to address in the next slide. There's also an oral presentation. There are a series of homework assignments, quizzes, and discussion forums. First up is the Major Research Project, or MRP. As you'll see when going through the course on Canvas, the MRP is divided into 6 different assignments. First up is MRP 1, which is Topic Identification and Problem Statement. In MRP 1, you are simply stating your topic and providing a brief rationale as to why it's an interest for you and and provide some evidence that it's a researchable topic. I'll be providing more depth for each of these in subsequent videos in the weeks in which those assignments are due. MRP2 is a summary of a literature search. Again, more to follow on that later. MRP3 is a detailed outline. MRP4 is where you take your outline and go a step further by integrating information from your literature search. MRP5 is when you provide details on your intended research method to investigate your topic. And then MRP6 is going to be a full research proposal. Again, more details to come throughout the semester on each of those MRP components. As you look around the Canvas course, you'll notice that there are quizzes each week, or a single quiz each week. Each quiz is consisted of a quick 5-question multiple choice array of questions. They're quick. They should be easy to answer, assuming that you've completed the assigned readings. The purpose of these quizzes is not simply to have you take a quiz so that there's something on the grade book. My experience has shown me that, particularly in an online course, if there is not a graded exercise to go along with the assigned readings, then a pretty substantial portion of the class does not complete the assigned readings. So the graded quizzes are merely a graded exercise to reinforce the importance of completing all of the assigned readings. You'll also notice there are a series of discussion forums spread throughout the semester. Now, it's not every week, and they're spread out strategically throughout the course. The primary purpose of these forums is to provide structure for student interaction in the course. The last thing I want in an online course is for you to feel all alone on the other side of a computer screen. I want to make sure that you're still interacting and have opportunities to interact with your peers while providing some structure for those interactions. For each forum, each student will respond to a prompt or question, and then following that, each student will then respond to those initial posts of at least 2 peers. There's one discussion forum that's all about collaboration and not simply responding to a question. And through that collaboration, we as a class are going to build a survey instrument. And there will be more explanation of that as we approach that assignment. Following the completion of your MRP document, each of you will develop a presentation and provide a voiceover PowerPoint. Well, that's what I'm doing right now for this video is voiceover PowerPoint. I will be providing very detailed information and guidance on how to use this technology so that you're able to complete this assignment so that you can focus on the assignment itself and not the technology. The beginning of any semester would not be complete without addressing our academic honesty policy here at Murray State University. Violations include cheating, fabrication or falsification, multiple submission, and plagiarism. Well, cheating would be cheating on a sort of graded assignment. Now for your quizzes, don't worry about cheating. I expect that in an online environment, students would utilize resources at hand. So don't feel like you need to close your books in order to complete the quizzes. The quizzes are really for you to assess your own learning each week as you've gone through the chapters and the other assigned readings. Fabrication or falsification, well, that has to do with being deceitful or fabricating information related to any concerns I may ask or questions I may ask regarding something you submit. Multiple submission involves submitting material for this course that you've already submitted in another course. And then plagiarism involves intentionally or knowingly representing the words, ideas, creative work, or data of someone else without giving proper acknowledgement. So that means anytime that you represent somebody else's words in a written assignment, you need to provide proper citation. That's where using the APA manual is so critical. Consequences for violation of the academic honesty policy might include a 0 for a suspect assignment. I could ask you to resubmit a suspect assignment, which would result in a lower possible grade for that work, or you could potentially receive an E in the course. If at any point you have questions about proper citation or want to just make sure that you are adhering to the academic honesty policy, please ask questions. I'm not here to get you. I'm here to help you learn the proper procedures and to learn the material in this course. So if you ever worry or wonder if you could potentially be in violation of the academic honesty policy, please shoot me an email with your work and double check. There's no penalty for asking questions. So overall expectations for this course. we need to have clear communication. So as I stated with the academic honesty policy, ask questions. The only silly question is the silly that goes unasked. Be timely in our communication. If you want feedback on an assignment before it's due, I'm happy to do so, but recognize that assignments are generally due on Sundays and my office hours are not on the weekend. Also, I have a responsibility to respond to your questions in a timely manner, and I intend to do that. One way to help ensure that communication is timely is through the use of our murraystate.edu email accounts. As I provide feedback on the MRP components, it is imperative that you incorporate that feedback into subsequent submissions. Again, ask questions as you have them. And ultimately, please try to have fun. We're here to learn and we're here to meet the expectations of a graduate level course at Murray State University, but we also need to try to have fun. I hope that you find this to be a fun course and a fun learning experience. That's it for this video. Be on the lookout for further videos as we continue in our course.